Hare Krishna. I have to go before my husband because it's boy, girl, boy, girl. Okay, I think maybe I'll wait till they go up. Don't tie me yet. I think maybe on this day, when we wake up in the morning, it doesn't quite feel the same as when you wake up on the Aspuja. And Srila Prabhupada says no difference between appearance and disappearance. Of course we accept that philosophically, and Narottam Das says he would smash his head against the rocks and the great devotees depart. So it's very interesting how, like in the spiritual world, that it's not the same kind of logic in spiritual life. You can experience the joy of having had Prabhupada's association and the grief of not actually seeing his form, because it was, like it says in Bhagavad Gita, pure devotee, all his movements are sublime, and just receiving Srila Prabhupada's glance, you've actually had an experience of being spirit soul already, which we wouldn't have had a clue of otherwise. I remember coming home from Harinam and coming into the temple, 14th of November, 77, and my godbrothers crying in the hallway, Bhumadev and Bonchor, English devotees. It was kind of seeing these men crying and sobbing in the hallway. Didn't know why. Because even though Prabhupada had been really sick, nobody envisaged him actually not being here anymore. It's like some kind of covering that never occurred to you, that Prabhupada might not be here one day. And then hearing Ye Anila Premadonna for the first time was just really intense. And then coming down for Mangalarti every day, it was like, like Lord Chaitanya says in the Shikshastakam, I'm feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. It was like being a zombie in a changed world. It's so intense. But then, and then people expect that straight away you'll have the realization that appearance and disappearance are the same. And then gradually over time, you get to experience Srila Prabhupada in his instructions more than ever before. You held on to that. And I have this, there are memories and there is the present as well. My most intense memories were being in Bombay, because I used to watch Prabhupada's servants and think, I want to be Prabhupada's body servant one day. And I was kind of praying that could happen in my next life. And then Prabhupada was very kind. I got some duties in Prabhupada's rooms in this life to do some little services, so that those memories and watching him perform arati, such beautiful poetic movements, and you can have poetic movements. Okay, here you finish. And now I think when the spiritual master leaves, the only thing for it is to work as well as you can in his mission. So I'm reading Srila Prabhupada's books, and the greatest joy I've had is in recent times is reading Srila Prabhupada's books with newer devotees, because their enthusiasm and their realizations, they're just giving me new realizations and then firing me up, because you know, it's so fresh and new to them, and you feel like a jaded old thing. But they, you know, and just meeting new people and looking to the future, it's knowing that these new devotees are going to carry the baton, and things are going to go on. So, and then other devotees who aren't like little Radha Priyas in the kitchen beavering away, making all these lovely preparations for Srila Prabhupada. And you know, this movement's going to go on with it, and somehow you're privileged enough to meet these people. Prabhupada said they're out there, so all we can do is just hope that we can meet them and serve them. Hare Krishna.